First Coast, entertainment, publishing, and technology. J. Craig Gandy reporting news from Austin, Texas, the entertainment capital of the world.
I don't know who he is, or where he is, but he's coming.
The world's not so simple anymore. I guess it never was. We ignored it. Now we can't.
Brooklyn, we go hard.
You Jackie Robinson?
We go hard.
I father, I Brooklyn Dodger them. I jack, I rob, I sin. Oh man, I'm Jackie Robinson. Except when I run base, I dodge the pen.
You want a player who doesn't have the guts to fight back?
No, I want a player who's got the guts not to fight back.
You give me a uniform, you give me a number on my back, and I'll give you the guts.
Supposed to show that picture yet. That was 42, and it was an incredible movie that John, Jamie, and I watched last week. In 1947, Branch Rickey put himself in the forefront of history when he signed Jackie Robinson to the Brooklyn Dodgers, breaking Major League Baseball infamous color line. The deal, infamous color line. That's why Craig's always by my side. The deal put both Rickey and Robinson in the firing line of the public, the press, and other players. This movie shows Jackie Robinson and his team's tremendous courage and restraint by not reacting to blatant racism.
Well, that was 66 years ago.
Yeah, it was a really wonderful story of his courage and biting his tongue when terrible things were racist things were shouted at him.
I think that's the, I sometimes see people that promote the hatred, hatred between races, not only black and white, but Hispanic and white, or Hispanic and black, or Asian and whatever.
Male and female too.
Male and female. But when I see the movie like that, and I wasn't there with y'all when y'all watched this movie, but when you see people that have overcome those barriers, overcome those obstacles to make a difference. To be, it's hard being a forerunner. Yeah. We've experienced that in our past, but not for different reasons. But
well, October is bullying month, anti-bullying month, and a lot of the schools are showing or teaching about how to stand up against a bully. And that's what this team, that's why I thought it was so good to do the review this month, because it shows how the team, not at first, but they see his courage. They see he's an outstanding player.
Of course.
And so they get behind him, and it's just really a wonderful story. I just truly recommend it, especially to baseball fans.
That's right.
I mean, I didn't know that. I know you did, because you're have always been a baseball fan since you were born.
That's the first time I picked up a baseball bat at the age of 5 and said, "I like this," threw a baseball. But that kind of courage, that kind of, to see, I think that's the neatest thing about movies. A lot of times
I love true movies.
Yeah, I know you do. You like the truth.
I do like the truth.
But I like the way.
Exposing truth.
That's right. I like the way that Satchel Paige was of that time too, and one of the best pictures I mean, just man was phenomenal up until my age, you know. And you know, when I see Jackie Robinson, a young man, and he, you know, he took a lot of abuse, but it wasn't just so he could play. It was so that the people following could have.
Right. Well,
you know,
and I
think
don't know
that's
he really realized how
Yeah.
much of a forerunner he would be. But his manager, or the owner of the Dodgers, Branch Rickey,
Richie. You know.
he was a Methodist. And so he found out that Jackie Robinson was a Methodist. And so that's kind of shown in the movie too. That, I mean, they are mentioning God and being righteous and equality, and how God would feel about this. So
That's right.
that's really a great point to bring out for this movie.
That's right.
It's not promoted as Christian. It's not has that much, but you do see that was very much why they
Well,
did this.
that's what we all have to do now too.
That's
you know,
right.
it's not about you know, our color. It's about, do we love God or do we not
That's
love
right.
God? You know, the Methodists. One of my ancestors, I think, built one of the first Methodist churches in Texas back in the 1850s. And
Would you like me to tell you about your ancestry?
yeah, Mauri, she did all the genealogy research. Mauri's got one of these
I
type
got
A
the
personalities.
600-page book that I
Yeah,
gathered information on the Gandys all over
All over the world.
all history of Gandys. I was the first Gandy genealogy expert.
People
was
were
getting all
writing you
together.
from all over the world.
Yeah, what's that internet thing back then?
That's it.
Well, we've come a long way.